Hi, I'm Britt McCreelis.
And I'm Grace Ann Watkins, and this is your Falcon 5 News.
Welcome back, students. We hope you've enjoyed your summer break, despite how quickly it went by.
Going back to school can be stressful, but we're very excited to take on this new school year and the many opportunities it may bring.
Yes, and as you may know, this summer was full of change for our school. However, we wanted to ease any concern you may have by introducing you to our wonderful new superintendent and administrators here at the high school.
First, we met with Dr. Shaw, our new superintendent here at Florence City Schools. This is what he had to say about the upcoming school year.
Hi, I'm Britt McCreelis, and I'm your Falcon 5 News anchor. And we have with us here Dr. Shaw, our superintendent of Florence City Schools. And welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Great to be here, Brent.
Well, what do you expect from this school year?
I expect greatness from this school year, actually. I think we've had a really good start. We've had a lot of community input and involvement, and we've kind of pulled ourselves back together as a family, and that is what I expect to carry us through the year, our feeling of oneness.
Well, what's your favorite part of Florence High School?
Oh, wow. I can't name one. I went to school here when I was Bradshaw, and I was an assistant principal here. I taught here. So there's so many facets of Florence City School or Florence High School that are great, whether it is the academics or the amount of AP courses that we take. The teachers are phenomenal. The career tech courses that we offer to everyone. I mean, we used to have a saying here that there's something for everyone at Florence High School. That is the absolute truth. But probably my favorite thing would be the kids and the teachers.
Great. Are there any traditions that were around when you were in high school and that you wish we still carried on?
I think the traditions that I had when I was here, it was a different school. I think the traditions that you all have started since you've been a Falcon family are really the traditions that we should talk about. I think we had a very rich heritage when it was Bradshaw and a very rich heritage when Coffee High School was around. But I think we should dwell on the here and now. Florence High School's been here for a decade or better, and I think it has established itself greatly.
So have you been shocked by the growth of Florence High School? And
at first I was, but to see this community really buy in, to see this community really come together to support one entity of a high school has been phenomenal. And so it has in many ways exceeded what I dreamed it would be.
Well, is there anything you'd like to tell the student body here at Florence High School?
Other than continue to do what you're doing, support your school, support your administration, your teachers, but come here and get what we have to offer you. There's so much to offer at Florence High School, whether it be through the after-school opportunities or the launch opportunities or 12 for Life opportunities or course offerings. There is so much to offer here. Take advantage of everything that is offered to you.
Well, and one last question. Is there anything you would like to further your explanation on the One Florence, your school, our community?
So your system, our community, One Florence, it actually came out of an administrative retreat that we had as administrators to talk about rebranding ourselves and to let the world know who we are. We brought 6 people together after that meeting. Adam Moody is an assistant principal at Hibbett Middle School who really started tossing around the idea of 3 different phrases. And so the 6 of us in the room that day settled upon your system, our community, One Florence. And basically that means this. When we say this is your system, whether you are a student here or whether you're a business owner in the city or whether your grandma whose grandchild is currently going to Forest Hills or Harlan Elementary, this is your school system. We as a city, our community should take ownership of that system. We will embrace this city as our community, and together this one school system and this one community comes together and makes One Florence.
Well, that's a great inspiration for this year, and I'm very excited to see what we do this year. So thank you, Dr. Shaw.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Shaw, for the interview.
Over the course of the next few weeks, we will continue to introduce you to our new administrators.
During the upcoming month of September, there will be college representatives visiting here at FHS. The University of Alabama will be here on September the 6th, and UAH will be here on September 21st. You can find these representatives in the Commons during lunch on these scheduled days.
Attention all sophomores, if you're interested in sophomore leadership opportunities, applications are available in the FHS Guidance Office. You can pick up one of these applications if you would like to be considered for one or both of these leadership opportunities. The deadline to turn these into Ms. Lovelace is September 15th. You can find more information about these programs in the FHS announcement slide.
It is not too late to still sign up for Key Club. Dues are $25 and you can pay them to Mrs. McGee in the FHS Media Center.
While we are all excited that Boost is back, the administration here at FHS has placed some guidelines for us to follow during this time, including restricted areas and expectations of using our Boost time wisely.
Both the Arts Gym and the Dome are off limits during this time, as well as the outside picnic tables, the East Courtyard, and the auditorium and Fafa hallways.
We want to extend our deepest sympathy to the victims of Hurricane Harvey. We want to make sure to keep them in our thoughts and prayers.
To do our part, the FHS Guidance Department is hosting a Hurricane Harvey sock drive. The donated socks must be new and will be delivered by the American Red Cross to shelters and stations in Texas.
You can turn these socks in to the FHS Guidance Department or any senior teacher here at FHS. Be sure to have them turned in by the end of the day today.
Stay tuned for Fresh Talk with Connor and Zoe.
Welcome to Fresh Talk. I'm Connor Bergeron.
And I'm Zoe McGuire.
Our school year is off to a great start. Student council elections were held this week.
Congratulations to all of the newly elected officers. President Jalen Kirkman, Vice President Luke Holcomb, Secretary Cecily Nance, and Historian Connor Bergeron.
FFC students are busy with fall sports. The first cross-country meet is tomorrow at McFarland Park.
September 11th is the first JV football game at Muscle Shoals. Come out and support our Falcons.
Next Wednesday is Picture Day, and on Thursday we have pre-ACT testing.
And remember, on Monday and Tuesday, we're out of school for Labor Day and Data PD Day.
This has been Fresh Talk. Connor and Zoe out.
Hi, my name's Gardner Flippo, and I'm coming to you with the Falcon 5 weather. On Friday, it looks like we're going to have some showers with a low of 68, high 79, but it'll warm up throughout the week, getting to a high for the week of 86. Lowest it's going to get all week is 66 at night, but you will start to see some of that cooler weather move in as we get closer and closer to fall. However, it is going to be a little hot, but we've got clouds that are going to block up the sun mostly all week, but I would still act like it's still summer, so just make sure you bring some shorts, and that's your weather.
I'm Luke Holcomb,
And I'm Samuel Sneed.
and let's take a look at your Falcon athletics this week.
The varsity cross-country team will have its first meet of the year on Saturday. The Brooks Invitational will be held at McFarland Park at 8 a.m.
The volleyball team will play their second match of the year next Thursday, September 7th. The match starts at 5 o'clock at Deschler.
Our football team has a week off to rest up for the big rivalry game next week. The Falcons will take on the Muscle Shoals Trojans at home. You will want to be at Brawley Stadium for kickoff at 7 o'clock.
That's a look at this week's sports.
This has been your Falcon 5 News. I'm Britt McCreelis.
And I'm Grace Ann Watkins.
Go Falcons!